Last week, uh, Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens were in the UK promoting the Turning Points USA. They are trying to expand their bullshit brand international, I guess. And they were doing like a little forum, and a question was asked to Candace Owens about nationalism. So Candace Owens gets up and says, "Oh, I don't have a problem with nationalism. Nationalism is good. There's nothing wrong with wanting to preserve your culture and your history and the usual line of bullshit that people give defending nationalism, which is always just code for white nationalism." And of course, she acknowledges this by saying, "But when the word nationalism is brought up in America, it has bad connotations. Usually, because it's always had bad actions and intentions following it, but whatever." And then, inexplicably, really, she brings up Hitler in the UK, in Europe. And she says, well, like Hitler. Hitler was in favor of nationalism. That's what he promoted. But there's nothing wrong with it. He was just wanting to preserve the culture and make Germany great again. Hitler's problem was he took the nationalism beyond the borders, which made it globalism. And globalism's bad and nationalism's good. So basically, Hitler was okay when the nationalism was confined to within the country. Oh my god, can someone get this fucking girl a book? I before I go on, I used to think that well, no, I know she's a grifter. There's no doubt about that. But I've always said about Candace Owens, she's smart. She's just plain dumb because she's fulfilling a fetishized need that right wingers have of seeing black people, especially black women, demean and put down and attack other people of color. It's like porn to them. They get off on it. But now I just am realizing that she is a grifter, but she's also just stupid. Um, Nationalism, Hitler's nationalism was okay when it was confined to the country. Oh, so it was okay when he was murdering 6 million Jews and burning most of them up in ovens. It was perfectly okay when he was targeting the LGBTQ community within Germany and are trying to eradicate them. Oh, that was fine. It's just when he tried to take the operation worldwide, it became a problem. Hell for what? These people are so craven and so vapid. And Candace Owens at the top of the list. And look, man, if you follow my social media feeds, you know what I think of Candace Owens. Candace Owens is trifling. Okay? She ain't nothing but an Aunt Thomasina. She's just a female Uncle Ruckus. That's all she is. Except for the difference is Uncle Ruckus, sadly, as sad as it is, actually believes the shit coming out of his mouth. I don't really think Candace Owens does. She's just pulling a grift. And I guess it's a mutually beneficial relationship because these people, I mean, let's just be real, white, far right wingers are perfectly okay with being grifted because they get off on her fetishizing herself for them. They love listening to her put demean and belittle and dehumanize black people. They love it. Love it. But as Candace Owens did on the Joe Rogan podcast, where she basically revealed that she has never even looked at the issue of climate change, but she doesn't believe in it because she doesn't believe in it, which in other words means she doesn't believe in it because Foster Freeze and Turning Points USA pay her to not believe in it. She goes over to Europe and spews this bullshit about Hitler. Hitler was a murderer. Now, of course, she came out and said, well, of course, he was a bad guy. Of course he was evil. No, that train left the station, and that's the problem. You too interested trying to ride that train, and you know the train I'm talking about. To sit there and say that Hitler's nationalism was okay when it was within the borders is maybe the most idiotic, ignorant, craven thing I've ever heard someone say. And for an African American woman to say it, it's even worse. Candace Owens is the worst, y'all. She really is. She's the worst. The absolute worst. I ain't got no more time for this heifer. That's it for this video. If you got a comment, please drop it in the box. Otherwise, hit the like button. Please hit that subscribe button. I need to get my subscribers up. Um, Always remember, ignorance is a choice. So be informed, be aware. Knowledge is power, and facts do matter. Visit me at my blog at robbase2110-ezel.blogspot.com and at my Patreon page at patreon.com/robbeasley. And until next time, see ya.